Hi, my name is Angel, and I'm a technical artist based in Ohio. You can see a lot of my work on this channel or on my portfolio website linked below, but I'm going to be going through it in this video. This summer, I made a frame-by-frame animation using Procreate to the song Poison Root by Alex G. I was inspired a lot by the song. A lot of my art is inspired by songs, but I also drew a lot of inspiration from the movie Fantastic Mr. Fox visually. I'm currently working on another hand-drawn animation to Hosier's song In a Week. Progress on that project and the story it depicts can be found on my Instagram account, Shay Lenore Art. I've been learning 3D animation and modeling skills in the classes I'm taking currently at Miami University, and it's allowed me to expand on ideas I've had since middle school or earlier. Here's a model of my characters, Check and Ollie. Check is the red one, and Ollie is the purple one. They're both robots. Check is a grumpier, older model, and Ollie is a nicer, newer model. I'm interested in creating environments like the barn you can see in this video, and I've also recreated a spot on campus that I think is really beautiful. There's a lot of bridges on the western side of campus, as they call it, and at night they're illuminated from the top by the street lights. And it's really beautiful. It's like Narnia or something. And speaking of environments and storytelling, I've also created a few games for the classes I've taken in the past 2 years. Most recently has been Space Boy Adventures in Space. It's created in Unity, and I had a really fun time creating the assets and animations to go into it. It started as a basic character idea, and it's become a little interactive world for people to enjoy because I've learned a lot of technical skills in the past few years, and I'm excited to see what I can do with it as I learn more. Another game you can actually play yourself is on itch.io and is called Sanguinen Love Lost. For my class last year, I created a vampire western universe with some of my other classmates, and I was personally tasked with developing it visually. That includes like character design, working on the mechanics of how vampires drink the blood of creatures and then gain their physical characteristics and abilities. I love creating worlds with other people. It's super fun to go back and forth and bounce off ideas and come up with a new idea and immediately have it shot down, only to be replaced with an even better idea that has something to do with the idea you came up with, but can build a story that's made of their point of view and mine. And I feel like those stories have a better chance of resonating with a larger group of people because so many different people have had a hand in creating it. When I was in elementary school, my friends and I would sit on the sidewalk at recess and draw comics together. We'd imagine the descendants of characters from the shows that we watched and come up with plot lines on the spot, one panel after another. I'd draw a panel box, turn to my friend, and ask them what happens next. And then they'd tell me something and I'd be like, that's stupid. Or I'd be like, oh, what if we did this instead? Or what if we did that and this other thing? And I would put it down on paper and we'd have like a full story, full really over dramatic story on a piece of paper in like 30 minutes. And that base thing of creating stories with other people has kept me going ever since. Some of my artistic influences are Tilly Walden. I adore her fantasy worlds and the style that she depicts them in. There's a lot of fantastical landscapes and compositions that, like, the characters are small in the composition, but their emotional state is so powerful in her depictions. Another comic book artist that I really look up to is Gail Ginneler. Really admire their strength of composition and the shapes they use and the color designs they have, both for their characters and their environments. They have a lot of concept sketches, and they're not color keys, but they could very well be used as color keys. A lot of their concepts are really well developed, even though it's like 3 images that they came up with one night. As far as gaming goes, I really look up to Nemo Soda. A lot of their designs are creepy, also fantastical, and meant for video games, so they're meant to be interactive. I think that it's really cool to see such a unique voice, combining the disturbing and the comforting. I also really admire Nabi Ali's work for his character designs. He has ZBrush work, but I couldn't find it online, so you can just imagine it, but his character designs translate really well to 3D. and I really admire his ability to keep portraying diverse identities even in professional work as well as personal work. I'd love to work for DreamWorks. At the moment, that is the only studio I have my eye on, but I'm sure that will change in the next few years. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you stick around to see what I make next.